My wife Liana and I got into a car accident on our way back to work after New Year's. When I opened my eyes, we'd somehow gone back in time to when we first started dating. In my previous life, we were married for 8 years. Things were okay, but she refused to have kids. Turns out she'd been carrying a torch for her childhood sweetheart the whole time. After going back, I decided we both deserved better. We deleted each other's numbers without saying a word. No more hanging out, complete strangers. 8 years later, Liana became a big shot investor. At our class reunion, she showed up with her childhood sweetheart Serge and made a big announcement. When she saw I came alone, she started mocking me. Ryan Carter, I get it, I'm irresistible. You've loved me through 2 lifetimes and you still can't move on. But seriously, stop being so pathetic. I ignored her and took my son's hand. Her face went white. Her eyes turned red. You said you'd only love me, she shouted. How could you have a kid with someone else? 8 years later, I ran into Liana again at our class reunion. I'd been pulling an all-nighter on case files and was dead tired. Didn't even bother changing, just showed up as I was. In the middle of the crowd, Liana and Serge stood there, holding hands, eating up all the attention. Liana, you're amazing. You've only been overseas a few years and you're already a top investor. You're putting Apex City on the map. No kidding. I heard rich people overseas are lined up just to have dinner with her, but she's totally booked. She makes hundreds of thousands just showing up places. That's more than most of us make in years. Liana, I've got some extra money. Can you help an old friend out? Let me make a little profit too? Someone else jumped in. Liana, you and Serge look so good together. Are you guys getting engaged? Liana blushed and looked at Serge all lovey-dovey. Yeah, February 25th. Everyone started congratulating them. Then someone asked, didn't you used to be crazy about Ryan? Do you guys still talk? Wasn't your first dance for him? The second my name came up, Liana's smile disappeared. Her lips pressed into a thin line. Serge squeezed her hand tighter and said smoothly, we're getting engaged, so obviously she's moved on. High school crushes are nothing compared to what we have. Everyone laughed and went back to kissing their butts, but I remembered that first dance. She'd worked so hard on it just to tell me she liked me. In my past life, Liana and I fell for each other right away. We had this crazy, intense relationship in school. She used to look at me like I hung the moon. Ryan, look at me. Eyes don't lie. I really like you, she'd said. I believed her. I gave her everything. Turns out she'd been lying the whole time. I kept my face neutral as I walked in. Someone spotted me right away. Ryan, you finally made it. You know you're late, right? Dude, this is a nice event. Why aren't you wearing a suit? You seriously couldn't dress up a little? Don't tell me you just got off work. Where are you working these days? We've got celebrities here. You should kiss up to them and see if they can hook you up with an easier job. Some people saw my plain clothes and couldn't help making fun of me. From the moment I walked in, Liana had been staring at me. I nodded at her. Just a simple hello. She looked surprised, something unreadable in her eyes. Ryan, after all these years, you're still the same underachiever. Serge gave me a cold look and pulled Liana closer, like he was marking his territory. Sure, he's struggling a bit, but let's not rub his face in it. We're all classmates here. He looked me up and down with disgust. But seriously, why would you show up to a reunion looking like this? You're in your 30s. You should know better. Appearance matters. What woman would want a guy who can't even clean himself up? I've got an extra suit in my car. Why don't you wear it so you look halfway decent? Everyone burst out laughing. The difference between us was obvious. He wore gold-rimmed glasses and a custom suit. His hair was perfect, and everything about him screamed money. Me? I just finished working through a mountain of files and hadn't slept in almost 24 hours. I looked like crap. My clothes were cheap, no-name casual wear. Obviously, I couldn't compete. Thanks, but I'm good, I said politely, then headed for the food. After pulling an all-nighter, I was starving. While I was eating, Liana walked over and handed me a check for $20,000. This is just a little help for old time's sake. You don't have to pay me back. Get yourself some decent clothes, find a stable job, take care of yourself. Ryan, the past is the past. Don't get stuck there. If it wasn't for, never mind. It doesn't matter now. What matters is that you don't give up on yourself just because I left. It makes me look bad too. What was she even saying? I looked up at her, wondering what I could have possibly done in a past life to make her bail on me so fast in this one. In our last life, we dated in school and eventually got married. She wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to be a lawyer. Both careers were expensive and hard at first. Because I loved her, I gave up my dreams. I turned down a PhD program and started working early so I could support her. Every time she failed or got discouraged, I paid all the bills and comforted her. I thought she understood how much I loved her. But one day, she wanted another expensive pair of dance shoes. When I said we couldn't afford them, she threw all her old shoes in the trash and broke down crying. Ryan, if I hadn't loved you, if I just listened to Serge and gone abroad with him, I wouldn't be living like this. Marrying you was the biggest mistake of my life. After that, she quit dancing and gave up on her dreams. Her words haunted me. I lost sleep, heartbroken, and alone, but I didn't give up. I wanted to save our marriage. I hugged Liana and begged quietly, Liana, let's have a baby, okay? She shoved me away hard, disgust all over her face. Do you even have money to raise a kid? You want them to struggle their whole life? I told you before I hate kids. I'll never have a baby with you. Not in this life. That sentence cut right through me. On our first day back to work after New Year's, a runaway truck hit us and killed us both. But I wasn't scared. Honestly, I felt relieved. Now that we'd both gone back in time, we'd silently agreed to go our separate ways. There was nothing left between us. I pushed the check back to her. It's fine. I don't want charity from a stranger. Thanks though. Liana looked pissed, her eyebrows scrunched together. Ryan, what's that supposed to mean? Are you calling me a stranger? I nodded slightly. What I wear is my business. I can buy my own clothes. My job is respectable, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not stuck in the past either. If you want to help someone, give that money to someone who actually needs it. Her hand shook, but she didn't move. Serge rushed over. When he saw the check, he instantly got what happened. His eyes burned with anger, but he forced himself to act nice. If you don't want money, we can get you a real job. I just invested in a barber shop. You can start as an apprentice. 20 bucks an hour. The pay isn't great at first, but once you learn the trade, you'll have a skill for life. Even if you can't find another job, you can always open your own place someday. I'll give you the manager's number. Just call him. What do you think? Way more respectable than whatever you're doing now. I kept eating, my face calm. Thanks, but I like my job. I'm not looking to switch. Some classmates watching the drama piped up. Come on, Ryan. Stop being so stubborn. They're trying to help. Why not take it? Yeah, look at yourself. You can't even afford decent clothes. Isn't that why you came? To network and find a better job? Now someone's handing you an opportunity, and you're acting all high and mighty. Who are you trying to impress? Serge forced a smile. Don't say that. Maybe Ryan really does like his job. He turned back to me. Ryan, we're only doing this because we used to be friends. Don't turn it down just to save face. Honestly, I couldn't understand this obsession with shoving money and jobs at people. Truth is, if we're being real, all of them put together probably don't have as much money as I do. I really don't need it, but thanks. Serge kept smiling, but the contempt in his eyes was obvious. Liana's grip on the check tightened, and she started with the sarcasm. Just as hopeless as ever. You don't even know a good opportunity when you see one. No wonder you're broke. As soon as she finished, the other classmates swarmed around. A 300-pound woman even tried to make me drink. Ryan, since you're having such a rough time, tell you what, drink one glass and I'll give you $100. If that's not enough, I can sweeten the deal. The woman didn't hide her creepy enthusiasm, giving me an obvious once-over. Everyone else just laughed. Nobody tried to help. I frowned. This reunion was nothing like I expected. I would have left already, but I was waiting for someone. I was about to call security when Liana suddenly grabbed the woman's arm. The air around her seemed to freeze, her whole vibe ice-cold and intimidating. You think this is a nightclub? If you want to act like that, go somewhere else. He's not someone you can disrespect like that. The woman winced from Liana's grip, but didn't dare say anything. Serge quickly grabbed Liana's arm. Liana, what are you doing? Liana shot him an icy glare, her expression scary. I'm doing the right thing. Can't you see? Lady, if you're having another episode, maybe get your head checked. She let the woman go. The woman could only glare at me with resentment. Surprised, I glanced at Liana. Didn't expect her to stand up for me. Serge's polite smile was barely holding as he quickly changed the subject. I heard the president of Raising East Group and her son are upstairs. Maybe we'll get lucky and see them today. Everyone perked up. The boss of Raising East Group is the richest woman in Apex City. She's young, rich, and gorgeous. She's only 30 and already has a 5-year-old son. She kept her husband super private though. Nobody knows who he is. So we might meet her husband today? I heard he's the top lawyer in the capital. Even powerful people have to wait years just to book him. The wait list is already 3 years long. That's insane. If we see both the richest woman and the legendary lawyer today, I'm getting a photo. Just then, a group of bodyguards escorted a little boy into the hall. The whole room instantly buzzed. With that kind of security, he must be the president's son. What a cute kid. The same woman who just harassed me got close again. Ryan, if it wasn't for Serge, someone like you would never even get to see him. If I were you, I'd get on my knees and thank them. Maybe they'll forgive you and give you that $20 an hour job. Maybe you'll even land a rich woman who makes 30 bucks an hour like me. She was insane. I ignored her and looked at the little boy. Everyone was crowding around him, taking photos and videos like crazy. Even Serge, who'd been acting so superior, was suddenly all smiles as he rushed over. Want something to eat? My treat. He reached out to pinch the boy's cheek. To everyone's shock, the boy surrounded by bodyguards didn't even look at Serge. Instead, he walked straight toward me. With a huge smile, he ran over and threw himself into my arms. Daddy, what took you so long?